everybody, Adam Rucker here, and I am just about to start watching tonight's all-new episode of Lost. We are on Season 6, Episode 6, Sundown. At the end of last week's episode, Jacob told Hurley that someone bad was on their way to the temple, but at the same time, Claire and Jen decided that they were on their way to the temple too. So based on that, and from what I saw in the preview, it's going down tonight at the temple. Oh, and don't forget to find me on Twitter after you're finished watching the video. We'll talk about all of the theories. All right, here we go, Sundown. The sun better not go down on this episode. I don't know what that meant. Oh, this episode's about Sayid. Go figure. I always liked Nadia. I cannot believe they hit her with a car.
Where were you, Uncle Sayid?
Oh.
I was in Sydney. Good to see you too, brother. Yeah.
Sayid's brother married Nadia?
Uncle Sayid.
That ain't right. Nadia's husband's shady. Shocker.
Yes.
Thanks.
Shut up, my brother just went to Australia and he got me a boomerang too. Alright, so I said it was gonna go down in the temple, and it literally took 2 minutes for it to go down in the temple. Whatever I would balance on the scale.
It would be best if you
Pretty good. Don't mess with Samurai Guy. He will knock you up. Well, he will jack you up. He won't knock you up. If you're Sayid. Oh, Sayid, are you really gonna have a stick maneuvering contest with the samurai? What's the deal with the baseball? Is that like a holy baseball or something? Also, Claire's on her way in, so this episode is bound to go wild and crazy. Kids. Do y'all remember that show? That show was awesome. Actually, I liked What Would You Do better, but I dealt with Wild and Crazy Kids. Okay, in the flash sideways, Nadia's husband is in trouble. He's invested money with some bad guys who I'm assuming we'll know once we see them. And he wants Sayid to torture them. Do not torture anybody. But luckily, Sayid tells him that he's changed and he ain't gonna do it.
I'm not that man anymore.
Yes, no you aren't. You've changed. You're better. Good. Back on the island, Sayid is banned from the temple because they think he's evil. But once Claire gets there and tells Samurai that Locke wants to talk to him, he sends Sayid to go instead and wants him to plunge a dagger in his heart. Oh, Samurai's gonna store Claire in a hole? That's not a good idea. We'll see where this goes. Aw, Sayid's taking the kids to school. That's special.
Just a few more days.
And sad. So in the flash sideways, Nadia's husband was attacked, which sent him to the hospital. Lo and behold, who was at the hospital? There was Jack. He was in the hospital where Nadia's husband is. But rather than let Sayid go and try to work things out, Nadia tells him just to go home and wait for the kids. I don't think this is true, but what if those were Sayid's kids and Nadia was just playing her husband? That'd be kind of awesome. And sad. Back on the island, Kate gets back to the temple and finds out that Claire's there and wants to go talk to her. Kate, don't go to Claire, she might chop your head off. And Sayid leaves the temple and finds John Locke in the jungle, proceeds to stab him in the heart. Oh, he did it! He straight up did it! But it didn't do anything. And it does nothing. Oh, fail. And on we go. After Sayid's failed attempt to kill Locke.
You stabbed me in the chest without even saying hello.
Yeah, you're evil, John. He tells Sayid that if he tells the temple people what he wants him to, he will have anything in the entire world that he wants. What is Locke talking about? Does he have the ability to send Sayid back to the sideways flash? Back in the flash sideways, Sayid and Nadia are at the house alone. I see Naid.
He's a weakness.
That's their couple name now. Sayid and Nadia, they're gonna get in some trouble tonight.
I don't deserve you.
It's true, you don't deserve her. Sayid then tells all the temple people what Locke told him to say, which was that if they don't join him by sundown to leave the island forever, they'll die. Okay, Sayid is obviously Team Locke now. Kate finally sees Claire and tells her what was going on with Aaron. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Claire is crazy. Kate, back away. Claire's Psycho.
He's coming, Kate.
Who's coming?
Coming and they can't stop him.
Claire's insane. So as always, the end of the episode is when all the good stuff starts coming out. So Sayid gets kidnapped from Nadia's house, and we finally find out who is loaning Sayid's brother the money.
Make whatever you want, fried, scrambled.
No! It's that horrible Kimi military guy. This is the guy that killed Ben's daughter. God, I hate Kimi. And there goes Sayid killing people, just like we know. Yeah, now you're scared, Kimi. Now you're scared. It's amazing what a little gun will do. Oh, and he just shot Kimi. But what was even crazier was that in the restaurant that Sayid killed Kimi, there was someone else there, trapped in the refrigerator. Jin! Okay, so Kimi was the guy that Jen was working for Sun's dad for. The end is gonna be insane. Okay, so in the last segment of the show, we finally find out more about the samurai guy and why he's so enthralled with that baseball.
Every Friday,
Well, samurai's getting emotional.
I picked my son up from
Drinking
baseball.
problems? It ends up he's just sad because his kid died and he used to take him to baseball practice all the time. Then Sayid did something terrible. No! Gosh. Sayid is drowning the nice samurai guy. Yeah. And then he killed the hippie guy too. After that, it was sundown and everybody and their dog got to the temple, and then Locke and the smoke monster guy just basically killed everyone that wasn't gonna go with him. Oh my gosh. So many people are dead. The episode ended with Locke and his team of bandits, which included Claire, Sayid, and Kate. I think Kate just went to the dark side. Walking off to go, I don't know, do what they're gonna do. Probably start their evil mission. Dang, there are a lot of evil looks going on between everybody right now. So what did y'all think of this episode? It was chock full of insanity. This face sums up my entire thoughts about that episode. My hope is that since Kate is with the bad guys, or who I think is the bad guys, she ends up turning good and then going back to the other side and telling everybody what's about to happen, because really that's their only hope. I am absolutely out of my mind confused by this episode. Leave your thoughts and theories in the comments section and send them to me at twitter.com/AdamRucker. I can't handle anymore.